Hello Earth, welcome to episode 2 of season 5 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming substrate called Cell. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I recommend you go check out github.com/autocolonel/cell. I'm pasting now the link in the description. Where's the description? It's gonna be here. So, where was I? Here. But I'm not building Cell, I'm building this thing codenamed VIBEY, which is almost like a game. It's an experiment. It's a total experiment. It's basically an UI for agents built around text, and I'm still like writing it down. And I was writing down ideas here. I was reading an amazing paper here, rereading. So let me just close this, go back. Yeah, so what? Yes, and I'm gonna keep on bytecoding, but there's only one more thing that is more fun than bytecoding to me yet, and it's to write ideas and to think them. So these are the ideas I wanted to put down, which are, this relates to Cell, right? But Unix has files for everything. To interchange data between programs, files as device drivers as files or directories, even pits to show are stored in files, to address a process. They are first class places, and streams are also files. I really get it. It's first class places like we have in Cell, where everything is addressable in the data space. And if there's no essential distinction between system and user comments, every call is a call. So Cell is very much in the Unix spirit. Let's actually run this through this fella. Yeah. In VIBEY, everything's going to be text. That is markdown. Yeah, interesting, it's getting it. My pitch materials, no, not yet. Static. So everything's a markdown file. The documentation, the rules, are the rules the documentation? Probably. The dialogues, which are the agent processes, and well, the tasks. Everything's a markdown file. So what do? Do I make a new folder for VIBEY in the repo? I mean, I could just do it. Yeah, interesting. Let me go back to the full album here. What was it? Yeah, of course. Self-titled. Let me jump around a bit. So if everything's text, can do something like VIBEY MD. Code name until I come up with something. What was it? Like text. Did I not write it down? I thought I wrote it down. Did I not write it down? Well, it's give me a sec. Sorry, I'm a silly goose. It was right here. An agentic interface for those without text. Yeah. Use text to run agents. Concept. Think of text-based agentic system as 4 things. Yeah, but at least I wrote it down here. Documentation. Yeah. Thing itself. If it's code, the code has all the data. If you're selling something, an interface to your CRM. If you're writing a game, your game. This is the stream of consciousness of each agent. Most dialogues are complete. A few are ongoing for those agents that are working alive now. So 3, 4, the core of all this is one documentation, one document, which is rules MD. this one contains the instructions for the main agent that is in charge of spinning other agents. Instructions on where to are the instructions to distribute to the other agents, whether to use code, codex, or whatever it is to spin an agent. Rather than hard coding or customizing an agentic work mesh, just describe it. Every n seconds an agent is spun with the role main, so it can read the rules, see the current situation, spin or turn off any agents to match the rules. VIBEY is not experimental. It is an experiment. It is a lot of fun though. How can everything be markdown? Well, everything except what you're building, unless you're building the next American novel. The state of the agents is also expressed in markdown. Need to sprinkle some versioning on this. We can either do it with Git or by saving updating files with a timestamp. But we are vibe coding, so we can have fun now and deal with efficiency when we have more data points, which is more scientific anyway. Take a great inspiration from Unix's everything is a file. Here everything is text except for artifacts that your agents build, which might be something else than text. In the rules, what permissions to ask for a human and what not to ask for. I need to plunder this stuff. How does it look? But the thing itself is missing. If it's code, go use your IDE or just open your browser and use it if it's running. Yeah, exactly. Claude, thank you. You're so kind. I really mean that. Yeah. How to build the VIBEY with VIBEY itself. Have a VIBEY server.js, then have a VIBEY client.js, done. Allow the server to read markdown files locally, all against a folder VIBEY. Let's do it. Allow the client to list the markdown files in that folder, open them and edit them in. What you see is what you get with some standard and good markdown editor that can be loaded from the client side. Every n have a server function that spins Claude code, reads the rules MD IV rules MD and spins whatever needs to be spun. There will be no current yet. One will be created when the agent spins for the first time. can do dialogues. More notes. Fun thing. The main agent also has their own dialogue. Oh yes, oh yes. This is good. This is good. If another main agent is spun, it can check that there's already a main agent going and just stop. Random noun. Maybe we don't need, we can just do hours and minutes. So the main agent of the dialogues, and does a cat to see a grep. File which marks the dialogue as complete. Per each agent that is can also be opened as markdown, and you can also send messages to dialogues that are not ended. If a dialogue receives a message from a human or another agent, it is also placed in its markdown file. Yeah, this can be done with files, not even directories. Docs. So like this. the dialogue, and then what else? The tasks. Yeah. For the students of humanities stranded in the digital age, this is your chance to build a world with your words. Not cryptic commands without the tens of hours of practice that are required to figure out misplaced semicolons. Describe your world. And see it come to life somewhat expensively. Yeah, all right. What am I doing? Yeah. The tiles, it's beautiful. It's so boneheaded it might work. Dialogues show all the handle standard input when cloud code or codecs ask for options. They should be very TTY like, except that they are still markdown. Decisions registered look like text. Put timestamps on the chunks of the dialogues so we know more or less where we are. Remember, there's no state outside of the text files. Yeah. I went from trying to build a database where everything is indexed to text files all the way. It's but the principles are the same. It's all good. It's great. All right, let's do some damage. Please read VIBEY.md and let's get cracking. Where should we start? Ta-da. A compelling vision. Nice. When I was little, I saw, when you have this, I used to see how Windows would defrag. Instead of studying or learning chess, I was defragmenting my hard drive and seeing the computer do things. When I see now Cloud consuming tokens and seconds, I feel the same way. Bam, go for it. But wait, if I spin a second CC, are you going to clash? How could we solve this? Second one to do, say, the following task. Yeah. Nah, go for it, because the endpoints have to be there. We'll parallelize later with VIBEY. Go for one. Yeah. Taka, taka, taka. Yeah, go for it. It's verifying that the changes are correct. It's testing the routes. Holy hell. Yeah. Yep. I used to write this stuff by hand. Nope. Go for the client. Why close file? Yeah. Let me switch the record. What are you doing? Ah, nice. Clean up. It's checking the syntax. It's so pretty. It's running. Just use it. Hello. Will you save for me, honey? All right. And if I do, crumbling coastal. Fun MD. Hi. We are building a VIBEY for the main agent. One of this. I need to explain the whole thing. I'm getting lazy. Yeah, we can perhaps leave the what is what you get. Where are we with dialogues? Do we need some I think I need to stop here. Context window. Hi, we're building VIBEY. Check VIBEY MD. I think the first 4 are done. If they are, please clean up whatever is unnecessary from VIBEY server and VIBEY client. I guess it can be OCD and ask the computer to clean up after itself. So much for fearing that the AI would create massive loss. Nope. If we need that for dialogues, leave it in. Let's go with 5, but what's 5? To be visible. Please have a spin function that takes either the agent 2 arguments. Actually, let's read the agent. The function takes 2 arguments, Claude or codex agents, and the prompt. It returns the name of the file where the agent is spinning. Which is generated from the convention above. Is either main or worker. Then have 2 specific agent-based functions to do this. Yes. Nice, nice, you got it. The other way around. Spin agent is general. The nastiness is inside spin Claude and spin codex. Yeah. This should happen every 5 seconds, not from the client. Please write what you already know in rules MD for the benefit of the main agent. A main agent that has a no-op should not leave a file behind. Perhaps it can delete its own file. You can, yeah. Let's kill the context window. Hi, we are building VIBEY. So far, great progress. But now I'd like to have an interactive chat with CC from the browser with all the CLI goodness of standard input options when asked, seeing tokens burned, all that jazz. Can you make it happen and make it happen within what we currently have in VIBEY server.js, where we make calls to spin cloud? Of course. If we need a TTY CLI simulator, let me know. No. No, the VIBEY server. Dun, dun, dun. Holy hell, it's working. Wait, I just spun the dialog section in the client and it works wonderfully, or almost. At least I get the options. I cannot click on them, or rather when I click on them nothing happens, but it's damn close. Is the start new dialog option using the same spawning code? Please unify the interface. There should be only one plotter codecs. Flow. And let's make it work. I am focused on having a single dialog now where I can interact with CC almost like I was on the CLI, yeah? Bum 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 dun 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 dun. No, I didn't get it. Hi. We're building a VIBEY. Check out VIBEY MD, VIBEY client. Then take the goodness of the interactive dialogue and make it the sole way of calling Claude by changing what's the name of it? It is insane that we can do this. It's absolutely insane. And it's fine. I need to think about the architecture a bit more. This is amazing. Look at this. Yeah, whatever. On every For a given dialogue, every time you send a message to the LLM, is the whole thing resent? Is this why the tokens burned per cycle seem to increase as the dialogue goes by? Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. No wonder. I learned that today. Okay. Hello, Earth. Give me, please, 3 options. 2ls, 2 curl, or nothing. To test under input. I cannot stop. This is so much fun. Hi. Can you fix the stdin options for a dialog? I get them in the browser, but cannot. Nothing happens when I click. To go. Sorry. In VIBEY client, VIBEY server. Holy hell. Oh, this looks ugly. Yeah, sure. Ah, it's in the servers. It's sending it. It's sending the data to the process. All right. No, I can need to stop you. Yeah, I need to close the loop. I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun for a change. See you next time.